Let's talk about The Furious, not to be mistaken for the Fast variant. The Furious is a Hong Kong produced action film about a man who is trying to find his daughter after she gets kidnapped, and another man who is trying to find his wife after she goes missing. Both of them have to come together to take down this pretty big organization of trafficking. If you're a big fan of action movies, boy, this is definitely for you. This movie is packed to the brim with some insane action sequences, well choreographed fight sequences, some stunning camera work where you get to see everything, and it's not just a jumble of motion cam or something like that where they try to make the action look more intense. It is actually intense because of the way it's shot, directed, the way it's choreographed as well, and then the music that they use as. Let's get some of the negatives out of the way first. It's not a movie that is story based. Like, yes, there is a story there, and it's very simple, it's easy to follow, and that's kind of the point of it. A lot of the rest of the film is going to be action focused, and you can kind of see where the story is going to be headed towards the end of it, but you are still fearing for the lives of our protagonists here. But honestly, that's not where the movie excels at. It's totally excels at the way it's directed, the way that the action set pieces are set up and pays off, the fight choreography, the commitment from the actors themselves. I mean, no Oscar-winning performances here, but you do get some stellar silent performances, and a lot of it is just handled through their fight choreography, and that's a lot where a lot of the heart and story is kind of told, and a lot of the thrills are. This is some of the most fun and brutal hand-to-hand combat I've seen in a while. This kind of reminds me of the movie Kill, if you guys haven't seen it, that came out a couple years ago about a man on a train, and it's somewhat like this. Somewhat like that. I mean, the action is by the same people that did The Raid and films like that. I will say, while the action itself is pretty entertaining and is done really well, it can get repetitive at points, just because there's a lot of flipping and flopping around. But every time you think you're kind of exhausted, they do some weird, zany fight choreography, and you're just like blown away by it again. And I will reiterate this again, this is mostly for the people that really enjoy old school like martial arts films, action films that are a little over the top and gory. This is what the crowd is for, and I totally was for it. If you are squeamish, or if you get squeamish, or action movies don't do it for you, this is totally not for you at all, because there are some really graphic moments in the film. One thing I do appreciate about the movie is the message of it, that if you are capable of doing good, you should. If you can correct or wrong, you should. Of course, it does highlight that first take care of your own, but at the same time, if you can protect your own and also save others, you should totally do that as well. Because again, empathy is a strength, and we should be more empathetic in this world.